You've probably seen it online, a chant, bare feet pressed against a tree. Some say it's ancient Egyptian wisdom, passed down from Thoth himself, and that if you practice it for 30 to 90 days, something in you changes forever. I want to tell you the real story, because the truth is actually more remarkable than the myth. Let's start with Thoth. In real Egyptian mythology, Thoth was the god of wisdom, writing, magic, and the moon, the scribe of the gods, the keeper of sacred knowledge. Centuries later, the Greeks folded him into Hermes Trismegistus, Thrice-Great Hermes, and built an entire mystical tradition around him, the Hermetic tradition. Texts like the Emerald Tablet, ideas that shaped alchemy and Western esotericism for 2,000 years, that's real history. What isn't real is the specific chant everyone's been passing around online, the one with the tree and bare feet. There's no Egyptian text, no Hermetic manuscript, nothing in the historical record that actually connects that practice to Thoth. Somewhere along the way, someone attached his name to it because it sounds more ancient, more mysterious, more powerful. And I understand the impulse, mystery, sells, but it didn't need the myth. What it's actually built from is already incredible. Here's the real origin. That chant is a scrambled version of two genuine mantras, Sa Ta Nama and Ra Ma Dasa, and they don't come from Egypt. They come from Kundalini Yoga, brought to the West by a teacher named Yogi Bhajan. 4 sacred sounds in Sa Ta Nama, Sa for infinity, Ta for life, Na for death, Ma for rebirth. The entire cycle of existence distilled into syllables you chant with your breath, moving through each fingertip in sequence. Ra, Ma, Da, Sa. Sat Nam, truth is my identity, as Yogi Bhajan taught us starting in the summer of 1973. And this is the part that isn't legend, isn't internet mythology. This is documented, published research. This practice, called Kirtan Kriya, has actually been studied by real scientists for its effects on stress and cognitive function. Brain imaging studies have shown increased blood flow to the posterior cingulate, a region tied directly to memory after practice. Researchers studying stressed caregivers found measurable improvements in memory performance. That's not folklore, that's peer-reviewed science. It sits quietly underneath a practice that somebody decided needed a fake Egyptian backstory to seem legitimate. It never did. Now let's talk about quantum healing, because that term gets thrown around constantly, and it deserves an honest look too. The phrase entered popular culture largely through Deepak Chopra's writing in the late 1980s, linking consciousness to healing. Mainstream physics and medicine don't currently support quantum healing as a proven mechanism. It remains a spiritual framework. It belongs in the category of belief and meaning-making, not verified medical science, and being honest about that makes it more trustworthy. So where does that leave us? A real mantra, real research on memory, and a modern framework that speaks to our connection. Sound and breath and repetition have always had a real felt relationship with the human mind. You don't need a fake God to know that. That idea is exactly why I started using something more modern in my own life, something called the brain song. It's audio built around gamma brainwave frequencies, designed to help guide the mind toward a calmer, clearer state. I'm not a doctor, and this isn't medical advice, but if Kirtan Kriya taught us anything, it's that sound genuinely does something. The brain song is my modern way of leaning into that same principle. If your mind runs loud, the tools are out there. This is one I trust and one I use myself. Links in my bio. Watch the skies and never stop asking questions.